Hello and welcome to this review of the Fiskars Camping Axe X5. If you're after a knife review today or yesterday, unfortunately not. That's going to be next weekend, so you've got a little bit of a wait. So I thought I'd do a review of this axe. It's an excellent little axe. It's a camping axe. It's not that expensive either, and Fiskars of, I think they're Finland. There we go. Good job it was written there. They make some great axes and saws and tools and things like that. So who is this aimed for? Well, it's a camping axe, so it's a perfect little axe for hikers and other people that like outdoor activities. It's very light. It weighs. We'll talk about some of the specifications, alright. The length is 22.8 centimetres, so it's very compact, and the weight of it is 480 grams, so it's less than half a kilogram. So it's not too heavy at all. So it can easily be carried in a bag or on a belt. You've got this sheath that comes with it, which is very sturdy. Yes, it's material, but the stitching it looks kind of really well stitched together. It's got this Velcro, hook and loop enclosure to keep it in there, and you carry it that way. All right, so you carry it tip up, I suppose. You've got this nice heavy-duty nylon belt loop, and you've got this hanger, so you can hang it up on a peg or a wall or a branch or wherever, really. So yeah, that's the sheath. It's really quite decent. What can you use it for? Well, it's got a really good balance to it. Really good balance between the head and the shaft. So it's going to be really safe and comfortable and efficient when using or chopping wood. The material, they call it a durable fibre composite really material, which is really lightweight but really strong. It's virtually unbreakable, they say. So, and that's one of the big things I was slightly concerned about with this chunk of metal held together with like plastic. No, it's not plastic. It's, well, I suppose it is, but it's this fibre composite material, and it really does keep the steel in there. You'd expect it to. So, because of the material, it's got an anti-shock surface structure, which basically ensures a comfortable, firm grip while the hook there stops it from slipping. So you can do any kind of preparation task. I suppose you could even do some fine work. The edge needs a little bit of a touch up, but then again, you don't really need to sharpen an axe edge that much. Because there's a lot of weight behind it, and it's more chopping rather than slicing. But yeah, you can do a lot of fine detail with it, and it is really chopping small branches. I mean, this is ideal for collecting firewood, really. You could even make yourself a shelter with it. You don't need to chop the biggest tree in the forest down to do that. This will work just as well. Don't think you could light a fire with it. What I mean by that is obviously on the edges. I don't think you could use fire steel on it. Maybe on that edge. Yeah, possibly on that edge. But there you go. It's also got this lanyard hole there. That looks to me that would fit 550 through there. So the coating on this steel is a PTFE coating, and they say that this can withstand all types of weather conditions, so plus 50 or minus 50. So really, you don't need to be worried about the weather conditions if you're taking this with you. It'll be an invaluable tool when you're out hiking. It's got a tight sealing, they say. The shaft and the blade are fused together for a tight seal. The ergonomics, as I said before, it is really well balanced, really well weighted. It's under half a kilogram, and it just feels very. You feel very confident with this in your hand. It's a good little hatchet, and with gloves that will improve your grip, because this isn't the stickiest kind of material, but if you have got some gloves, then that's going to protect your hands, especially if you're chopping for a long time. So I think this is a great little hatchet, little camping axe. I think if you're going out camping, yeah, you need a knife or two, but definitely want to take this with you to get the firewood and you know, possibly build a shelter or something like that. I think this will be an invaluable tool. The price of one of these goes for about 30 quid, so 27 to 30 quid. In America, it's probably going for about $40 or $50, but it's excellent value for money, especially as you probably need this out in the woods, the wilderness, because this will be a great tool for, as I say, for all the things I've mentioned, among other things. So that's my review of the Fiskars X5 camping axe. If you have enjoyed this review, please don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Just put a comment down below about how you felt, you know, which situations you've used the axe, and how useful you think it is, and how well made, and all the rest of it, or whether you think there are better alternatives out there. I'm not saying this is the best by any means. There are obviously different ones out there, but you know, you might have to pay a lot of money, but for less than 30 quid, I think this is a great value, and for all the materials and the design in there, I think it's just you know, an excellent product. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.